Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here with me. Oh, big yawn. And Winston, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And before we get started, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Y'all, if you're a van lifer or a traveler or an RVer or whatever, you know how quickly plans can change. And my plan for this week was I was supposed to be at Schoolypalooza because it started officially today. So I was going to head over there yesterday, get all settled in. Hi, Bubba. Oh, you need some more pets? Okay, sorry. But I'm not there. I'm not there. I've been so overwhelmed by the amount of people in Quartzsite, for starters, because it's nothing like I've ever seen it before. And also, just with the death of Penny last week, I just don't want to be around so many people right now. I just want space. I want quiet. I want, not so much hustle and bustle, because it's exhausting me. Like, Quartzsite is exhausting me just with all the people, especially being in the mental space that I'm in. So I'm not at Schooly, and I won't be at Schooly this year. It's just not the best for me right now. So with that being said, Maddie and I are leaving Quartzsite, and let's see where we end up. Check out this I Love Quartzsite sticker that Art gave me at my meetup. Isn't that so fun? And I had the perfect place for it on my fridge. I really appreciate him giving that to me because it's like one of my favorite stickers now. I am in town on Main Street. A lot to do today. And, it's funny that I just posted a video yesterday about all the pros of my minivan and why I am sticking with my minivan instead of upgrading my van to get something bigger. And I'll tell you what, like, these days in town when Quartzsite is absolutely swarming with people and it's freaking insane, my minivan can fit everywhere. And like, some of these parking lots are so narrow, they're so small, like it's a really tight fit. And they're not all like flat, right? Like, you have to like go down, and the parking lots are not easy to navigate necessarily out here when there are this many people. So I'm just like thinking, I'm like, man, I love my minivan. I can fit anywhere. And it's times like this that give me that little gentle reminder. So we ended up in Baus, which is basically 20 or so miles down on Plimosa Road. It's a great place to be if you don't need good cell signal and you don't want to be around a lot of people. So there is a catch, because the cell signal out here is not very good, but I am mooching off of Maddie's Starlink. And Maddie, when we got here, he said it really well. He's like, I felt like the walls were closing in on me in Quartzsite. And it's so true right now. Like, that's how busy it is. So, and I know that I'm not the only one that feels that way. We're not the only ones that feel that way. A lot of people have headed down to Yuma or just like headed out of Quartzsite in general because it's so busy. I look forward to February when it begins to thin out. Because it is overwhelming, but I'm happy to be in Baus. The sunsets out here are so beautiful. The mountains are a little closer, so the views are really pretty. And I'm ready for some rest and relaxation and something new. I am on the ever popular Plimosa Road in the BLM area. It is busy, but not as crowded as the LTVAs. Plimosa Road BLM is a really popular place for meetups and gatherings because there truly is a lot of space out here, and the road from the 95 all the way to Baus is paved. So you can find spacious areas to camp. Again, it just kind of depends on your cell service, but it's also very easy for big rigs to access because, as you can see, there are Class A's that are just kind of pulled right off the road. and they can park and set up and enjoy the land like everybody else. So plenty of opportunities down Plumosa Road, but we are going all the way through to Baus. Lots of new smells for kiddo. The only thing about today is it is incredibly windy, so we're just going to be in our vans. I know Maddie's working on a video, and so am I. I'm not going to put anything out. I'm not emptying my rooftop box because 20-mile-per-hour winds are making it feel pretty gnarly and cold. But as you can see, we have so much space. There are other campers around, but a ton of land between us. So I'm just letting kiddo stretch his legs before we get back into the van so we can warm up. Wow, you're the cutest boy I've ever seen in my life. Are you the cutest, handsome? Are you a good boy? Are you such a good boy? Oh, yeah. You are the handsomest. On days like today where it is super windy, so I don't want to be outside, but it's sunny, I don't put up my shades or my curtains. I just leave everything down. So the sun keeps my van nice and warm. I won't put them up until probably around 5 o'clock or so. But as you can see, we have beautiful views. It is nice and cozy in the van right now. Winston's just laying next to me. And it really does make a big difference. I always take my shades down like early in the morning when the sun comes up so I can get the heat going from the sun. And we can stay nice and comfortable. Today I actually did a lot of things in town. I stopped for water, got beer, got gas, showered. Even though I showered like, let's see, today is Sunday. I showered on Friday, but since I knew we were going to go into town and move locations, I was like, well, I might as well shower if I'm in town, right? Like, why not? I love a good hot shower, especially on a day like today where it's a little bit chilly. Showered, I went to Taco Mio again and had more Mexican for lunch because, again, it's like cold and I wanted some hot tacos. And oh my God, that place was poppin'. I got there probably around like 11:30, and by the time I left around 12:15, all the tables were full and there was literally a line. I had never seen it like that before. So I think everybody had the same idea I did today. They wanted some hot food and they wanted to sit inside to eat it. So I was not the only one. And what else did I do? I also went to Dollar General, just picked up a few things. I didn't really need much there. Oh, and I went to Coyote Fresh and got some groceries there. So I did a lot. Today, but I figured if we're going out to Baus, there's nothing like around here. So we'd have to basically drive back into Quartzsite to get anything done. So I was like, well, if we're going to be in town and I'm going to do all this, might as well get everything done so I'm set and I don't have to worry about anything for the next few days. This is pretty much what we're doing today and the rest of the day. We can't be outside. It's too windy. But this is what I need to do. I need to rest today. I had my first dream about Penny last night, so I woke up feeling sad. And but then I went back to sleep and I woke back up feeling a little bit better. So this is what I need, just to hang out with my little boy and enjoy the warmth and the coziness of our van. Oh, that's a big yawn. I know you're so tired from just living an exhausting life. On days like today where I'm in the van, I like to get things done. So I reorganized my fridge, and yes, it is absolutely half beer, half food, and I have zero regrets. I picked up some fresh stuff at Coyote Fresh. I also, when I went to Taco Mio today, I got some chips and salsa to go because, I mean, who doesn't want that? I actually just had a thought after mentioning the chips and salsa thing. So at Taco Mio, which is on Main Street, I got a big bag of chips, like like a full bag of chips. It's in the back, otherwise I'd show it to you. So a big bag of chips and salsa, which is super tasty and fresh, for only $4.99. And if you think about it, that's probably like half the price of going to the grocery store and getting a bag of chips and a thing of salsa. That's not nearly as tasty as Taco Mio. So I might start doing that. Like, instead of, going to Dollar General and getting you a $5 thing of salsa and a $5 bag of chips, just go to Taco Mio and get yourself some chips and salsa to go for $5. And it's way tastier. Like, that's so smart. I just now thought of that. So anyways, well, with that being said, I'm going to eat some of my chips and salsa and listen to some sports radio and probably do some journaling. And probably at 5 o'clock, I'll pop a beer. And that's pretty much going to be it. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys taking the time, as always. Be sure to like and subscribe. I will see you next time.